Today we are giving young Hansen 99 potential to see if he could become the next Jokic, like everybody's talking about. So we giving young Hansen 99 potential. He starts off as a 70 overall with the Portland Trailblazers. Other than the two-way contract, he's actually the worst player on the roster, which is not a great start to his career, obviously. But with that 99 potential, that means he could be a 99 overall in this video, and he is going to be really good eventually. So obviously, he's probably not going to get playing time year number one. He is behind guys like Robert Williams, Donovan Clingan, and Duop Reith in the center rotation. So yeah, as you can see, he's literally not in the rotation. He is the 11th guy that'll come off the bench, though, which is pretty nice, I guess. If somebody gets fought out, he will get that playing time, I guess. But I feel like next year, he'll 100% be in the rotation. Let's simulate to the end of year one to see what happens. Maybe even play some in the G League. We'll see. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is your MVP, and Yang Hansen did not win Rookie of the Year. Instead of Rookie of the Year, went to Cooper Flag. So yeah, it looks like he didn't play literally at all, man. So it sucks. They didn't even make it all rookie first team, neither an all rookie second team. That sucks. There's also didn't make the playoffs as well, but Damian Lillard will be back next season coming off a torn Achilles or ACL, one of those things. But he went 41 to 41. They literally missed out one game, which does suck. But I mean, Young wasn't going to play anyway. Let's see what he did do. So did he play at all? No, he played in one game. And he played 3 games. So he played 1 minute. Obviously, this won't be the thing next year. This does obviously slow down his career, what sucks. But hopefully next year we can see a glimpse of the Chinese Jokic come to life. The Dallas Mavericks are going to win the championship with Kyrie Irving, one of the Finals MVP. Well, now it's time to see how much this guy does go up in overall. I'm excited to see. So Young is up to a 75 overall, so it is looking good, man. A 75 overall is a great start. So will he get playing time this year? I don't know, but it looks like he is the second center on the roster, which is great. The second best center on the roster. So he should be able to get minutes. I mean, we'll see. The team brought in guys like Colin Sexton, but that's really it. The rest of the team is regressing. They brought in Caleb Wilson as well from the draft, but I'm hoping he can get minutes this year. We'll see if he cracks the 10-man rotation or 9-man, whatever the coach is running. All right, so Young Hansen is actually getting minutes this year. He is the 8th man on the bench. He's getting 17 minutes a night. This is a great start. So we need all these. So he's getting minutes, which is absolutely amazing. Time to see what he does. Year number one. Really, Dame's still hurt. I'm pretty sure he'd be healthy by now. How many more months does he have recovery? So 4 to 6 months. Man, didn't expect it to be that long, but he's still hurt. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Time to see how Young Hansen does. Year number one, if he actually getting real playing time. Another MVP, one for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Mikal Brown won Rookie of the Year. But we got to take a look at how Young Hansen performed. So we missed the playoffs once again, which does suck. But at the end of the day, man, it was probably bound to happen. But let's see what Young Hansen did. Year number one of him getting playing time. So we had about 24 from Scoot. Damian Lillard came back average 17 from Sharp. 30 from Avdia, 13. And then Young Hansen with 12 points, 6 rebounds, almost 4 assists. He played only 60. What happened in the end of the season? They really kicked him off the rotation because of Dame. It really was. Wow, they kicked my boy out the rotation. But amazing season. I mean, he was scoring the ball really well, and he was shooting a lot of threes. Is his shot since he up? He wasn't really efficient, but I get that. His shots, he must have been up like crazy because I don't know why he took that many shots. So he having high shots in the season. So Young Hansen, I swear I did not have him a 99 shot in I was gonna let him organically develop a nice shot tendency, but they 2K for some reason automatically had him at 99 shots tendency. Did that do something when I put him at 90 potential? They made him have a 99 shot tendency. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave it honestly. I want this guy to become a superstar. So really good year number one from Young Hansen. So I'm excited to see what he can do year number two. Hopefully officially get a real spot in the rotation next year and not be kicked out because of Damian Lillard. But Damian Lillard's not going to retire, but it's time to see how much Young Hansen develops again. Obviously, I'm excited to see how much he develops, man. So he is up to a 81 overall. It's already an 86 overall year number 3. So, yeah, really, really good, obviously. I want this guy to be a really good playmaker as well, so that keeps developing. He's shown really good promise to be a good playmaker this time when he played. So he played a lot. He started in a couple of games as well. So look at these assists, man. They're up there. So I'm hoping he can become the Chinese Jokic. That's the point of this video. But, yeah, I'm absolutely loving. The team is all developing really nicely as well. Him, Scoot, Sharp. This team could probably win a championship in the future. We'll see. Young Hansen is also the starting center this year, getting 35 minutes. So, like I said, he'll be starting this year to have a full spot in the rotation for real this time. It's time to see what he could do year number 3 with a full role in the rotation and a starting role. He's about to go off, man. As your MVP, Stokes Rookie of the Year, but at the end of this season, I actually don't know if the Blazers ended up making the playoffs or not. Yeah, they finished off the 8th seed, so finally the Blazers got in the playoffs. They finished off as the number 8 seed with 41-41 on the season. Let's see how good Young Hansen played, though. So player stats, only 2 from Scoot. Hansen with the second leading scorer, so he averaged 17 points, 9 rebounds, 6. He's passing, man. That's what I want him to do. He's passing like how Jokic does. Nobody's gonna do it like you. Nobody does it like Jokic, but he's averaging 9 points and 6 assists as a big, which is absolutely amazing. Once he keeps developing, he's only 82 overall in year 3. Once he keeps developing, I like the Jokic comparison, man. 1 steal, almost a block per game. He was pretty inefficient, but it's probably because of how many shots he's taking with his 99 shots from the sea that 2K has gradually gave him. But he'll get more efficient. Obviously, when his career goes on, it's only his 3rd season. He has 1 more year when he is under contract on his rookie deal. Can they beat the Timberwolves inside the play-in? They're gonna lose the first game of the play-in. They got the Pelicans in the second game of the play-in, which they'll lose. We got 2 chances, but we couldn't really do anything. What did Jan Hansen do in those 2 playing games? This is Donovan Clingan. Jan Hansen, he dropped 11 points and 21 points, a pretty bad efficiency. But like I said, that'll get a lot better once his career progresses onwards. And let's see when it's probably gonna be a Dallas Mavericks winning it. Yeah, too obvious. Is up to a 88 overall in player progression. This guy is developing really quickly. Obviously, with that 9 shots to see what he's developing really quickly. So it's time to see what he can do on a contract year. We also went ahead and signed Robert Dillingham in free agency. We offered him the max, so that's really interesting. So we lost Donovan Clingan in free agency. That just shows how much we believe in Jan Hansen. They signed Rudy Gobert to a minimum, but he's regressing down to a 74. But yeah, we do believe in him. Obviously, so we let go of Clingan for him, and they signed Robert Dillingham and Julius Randle. So you tell me they wasted their money on Rob Dillingham and Julius Randle. I don't know. I feel like they could have went after somebody better than Julius Randle. Obviously, they gave him a pretty big deal. I mean, it was only 17 million, but yeah, I mean, I guess he came off a pretty good season. We'll see how we can do this year. Wemby wins the MVP, but at the end of this season, the Portland Trail Blazers finally made the playoffs at number 16. So we're getting some young Hansen playoff basketball, man, and he went ahead and averaged this season 21. So Scoot averaged 22 points per game. He averaged 22 points per game on this season with 12 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1 steal, almost a block per game once again. He shot 40% from the field and 33% from threes. He's getting a lot more efficient. Also, this guy is really an elite three-point shooter. He's made 300 threes last year, 344 threes this year. So he's also an amazing shooting big. Probably one of the best shooting bigs in the league if he's literally making 300 three-pointers a year. So this guy will also be one of the top three-pointers when it's all said and done, three-point shooters all said and done. He's also a really good passer, 7.5 assists. Just keep improving passing-wise, and hopefully one day you can average a triple-double. But this guy's already low-key. The comparisons of the Chinese Jokic make so much sense right now. That's all I'm signing. He averaged 19.5 points per game. But in round 1, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder. So Young Hansen will have to go up against Chet Holmgren and Thomas Sorber and Shea and the Thunder in round 1. And in round 1, the Blazers are going to lose in 6, which does suck. But Young Hansen in the playoffs did average about 22.5 points per game, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and a block, and actually really good efficiency. So shout out to Young, man. He'll be a free agent this season, so it's time to see where he's going to go. If it extends qualifying offer, he's probably going to just return to the Portland Trail Blazers, but he did extend the qualifying offer. So the Blazers extended the qualifying offer. I mean, he's a restricted free agent, so he's probably going back to the Portland Trail Blazers as he is getting a new 4-year deal, almost $210 million. So whenever he wants to sign, he will definitely be on the Blazers team next year. So Young Hansen, welcome back to Portland. So he's going to be here. Looks like they signed Daniel Gafford to be his backup. But Young Hansen is up to a 93 overall, man. Absolutely amazing development from Young Hansen. He's now the best player on his team. 4th seed at the end of this season, which is pretty good. Obviously, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder in round 1. But Young Hansen average about 20 points per game, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Okay, another really good season from Young Hansen. Obviously, he'll keep developing the offense. He'll get better. We got the Thunder in round 1 once again. I think we lost this team like last year, but this year we are gonna once again lose in 6. And Young averaged about 23.5 in the playoffs. But we're back to the drawing board with this team once again as the Mavericks win another championship. Man, let me guess. Flag Finals MVP. Yep. Hansen is up to a 95 overall at this point. He still hasn't reached his prime at 25. He still has to go up to a 9 overall. But I'm excited at what he can do year number 6. We'll see if he can finally get it done in the playoffs. Also brought back Donovan Clingan after 1 year with him not being in the team. We traded for him back. What did we trade for him? I wonder what we did. See Rob Dilliams later. So we went ahead and traded away Julius Randle for Donovan Clingan back. That's interesting. We got Young Hansen making the All-NBA first team, which is something. I think he's been on there a couple years. This is his first time. Making All-NBA first. Made All-NBA second to the last 2 years, but really good year from Young Hansen, man. He averaged 22, 13, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He had career highs in the efficiency, something he's been struggling with. He shot 41% from the field and 36% from 3, which is really good, obviously. So we finished off as the 4th seed. Hopefully we can at least make it past round 1 this year. We just saw Young Hansen's stats at this point, but Scoot Henderson averaged 22. The rest of the team's not even that bad, so it's whenever we want to lock in and get it done, man. That's the year we can probably win a championship. So we got the San Antonio Spurs in round 1. It'll be hard. So we got Wembanyama versus Young Hansen. The Spurs do have like Jalen Brunson though, Dylan Harper, Trey Murphy. So yeah, this is a good matchup. Wemby versus Young. Let's see what happens here, and we are going to beat them, so that's nice. So Young Hansen averaged 23 and 16 against Wemby. Wembanyama struggled against Young. Wow, Young Hansen had Wemby in a cell. What? That's absolutely amazing to see, man. Young Hansen actually played really well against Wembanyama. But all right, now we got the Dallas Mavericks, and this is probably where our fun end here against Dallas. But we'll see. Yeah, fun end just like that. We get swept by the Mavericks, and they. Whenever 2K wants to buff the Mavericks or at least nerf them a little bit, that is the day where rebuilds become fun again. I mean, simulations become even more funner. Young is up to a 97 overall. Ended up being only the 8th seed at the end of this season. Only 45 wins, 37 losses. So player stats, we had about 22 from Scoot and only 20 from Young. So one thing I am aware of is Young isn't scoring as much as Jokic did, obviously, in his career. But I gotta say, this is still honestly a really good career so far. He just in a really elite three-point shooter. If this guy keeps it up, making 300 threes a season every single game, I low-key think he could be on track to breaking Stephen Curry's record. That is what I think. But he is absolutely – he's also a really good double-double, triple-double player. He's actually a really good player, so I'm cool if this ends up being his career. But maybe he can eventually leave the Blazers because this team isn't becoming much in the play-in tournament. They're going to at least make it out of the play-in. But now they got the Utah Jazz in round 1 with Luka Doncic and AJ DeBanda. So, they have a little auto-generate 96 overall. This will be hard. We are going to go ahead and lose again. So, Young, I ain't going to lie, I would consider you leaving Portland, man, if I said he wants to hammer out a contract extension. Yeah, he's not leaving, bro. You never know. Maybe he could change his mind. The Chicago Bulls take care of the Mavericks finally, bro. But maybe he could change his mind. Who knows? He's officially up to a 99 overall, so he's officially reached his peak at a 99. The rest of the team isn't bad, man. I don't know what's wrong with it. They just can't make any noise in the playoffs, which sucks. But maybe this is the year. Like I said, who knows, man? Who knows? We're the 4th seed at the end of this season, so we're back in the playoffs. We finished off 50 and 32 in this season. It's time to see what Young Hansen did this season. Did he have a better scoring season? Okay, he did. So he averaged about 24 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. 7 assists is still really impressive as a 7-2 center, in my opinion, still. He shot another year where he shot really good from the field, and he shot really good percent from 3, 38%. This year he made 402 threes. Like I said, we might see a center in Young Hansen to break Stephen Curry's three-point record, which will be insane to see. I mean, he's already 32nd all the time, and he's going to keep getting more on this list, higher on this list, and higher on this list, and higher on this list as the time comes on. So he could do it, man. He really could, in my opinion. I think he could. Kings in round 1. This is how the Kings look like. So they got, like, Derek O'Connor, Tariq Whitehead. So in round 1 against the Sacramento Kings, we are going to beat them in 7. Okay, it's just the year. We got Dallas now round 2. It will be nice to see if we can beat them out. At least give us an opportunity, Dallas, please, man, and we're going to get swept. So still no opportunity, man. The Dallas Mavericks is just too good, bro. Cooper Flag, another championship and Finals MVP. Wow, does Young actually didn't end up signing an extension? So it looks like he wanted to return to Portland, but the Portland Trailblazers didn't offer him an extension, which I've never seen happen before, ever. This is so interesting. He'll be a unrestricted free agent, so he gets to sign wherever he wants to in the offseason. We're about to see if he'll return to the Blazers or go to another team. So he has 12 offers in free agency. He is commanding $71 million in free agency. Those teams will be willing to pay him that, which he'll be worth it, but he's going to re-sign to the Blazers. That's the only team that has cap space, I'm guessing. So other teams did offer him, but it looks like more teams are on Darren Peterson, Young Hansen, which is crazy. Young's really a 99 overall triple-double machine. Or he's kind of is, he's average 7 assists. It's good enough, but wow, that's crazy how more teams are on Darren Peterson and Mac Russell. Like, teams have cap space. I was wrong. Teams have cap space, but they don't want to offer Young Hansen. They have, okay, yeah, I was about to say that for teams. He's going to sign with the Portland Trailblazers. They're going to re-sign with them on a new 4-year deal. It will be a free agent now if he opts out of that player option when he's 32, around like in the year 2037. But we'll see. He might even retire a Blazer and how this looks. I'm surprised no team offered Young Hansen. That's crazy. We'll look in player progression and see how much this team went up. So Young Hansen stays there at 99. The rest of the team was relatively staying at a same overall instead of Grimes and Jalen Suggs. Wait, they signed Jalen. They must have traded for Jalen. There's no way they signed him to a 1-year, $37 million contract. Yeah, they definitely traded for him. But yeah, he's down, and then they also got some other guys down here. But yeah, this team doesn't look like it's gonna win it. At least beat the Dallas Mavericks. I'm gonna say we have a really good duo of Scoot and Young Hansen though. At the end of the season, I looked at the end, like the last couple of days in the season. Young Hansen was second in MVP voting to Cooper Flag. That hurts. We could have had a Young Hansen MVP. We went 57-25 with the 5th seed. Look how good the West was, dude. That's absolutely insane. The Warriors won 50 games. They were the 6th seed. Look, you feel bad for them, but I was surprised that we were still freaking. That's absolutely insane, bro. But NBA stat, we ended up being the 4th seed, winning 57. That's insane, dude. That's how stacked this Western Conference is. And the Mavericks are literally the top of it, with Cooper Flag averaging 33 a night. It just sucks so bad. We have to deal with this every single season. But maybe we can make a run. I don't even know if we could, how stacked this Western Conference was. But got the Utah Jazz once again in round 1. This time we're going to lose in 5. So, yeah, still no luck at all. Young Hansen averaged this year he averaged about 26 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists. Really good efficiency, the best efficiency he's ever had, 46% from the field. Finally, as a big, I expect him to shoot a lot better from the field than 41% from three. I guess he does take a lot of shots. 413 threes, man. He's slowly adding more threes. Making more threes is absolutely insane from the center, bro. Best shooting big of all time, probably, no doubt. Also had 24 rebounds in 1 game. He also went ahead and dropped 66 points in 1 game. He also made the most threes in this. So he has absolutely dominated this. He dropped 66 points in the game, made the most field goals made in a game with 21. He went ahead and made the most three-pointers made with 15. So I'm guessing he was 21 for 15 from 3, as you can see right there. He had the most rebounds, most offensive rebounds, most defensive rebounds. This is absolutely insane. He also played the most minutes this season. Wow, what a season from Young Hansen. This should have definitely got the MVP if Cooper Flag wasn't this good. Let's see, bro, my heart, man. As we ended up at the end of this season missing the playoffs another season, so it looks like probably not be able to get a championship with Young Hansen. But he did average about 26 points per game once again, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, almost a block per game, another 43% from 3 seasons, so getting better efficiency-wise as well. At the age of 29, he's made 434 threes. He keeps making more and more three-pointers made, which is absolutely insane. But we're going to go out and simulate the playoffs and see who wins it. It is going to be the Dallas Mavericks once again. I'm not surprised. They're still at 9 overall. This the team is starting to regress. I don't know where Derek Queen came from. We literally signed him last year. We traded for Darius Garland 2 years ago. Oh, look, he didn't even realize that. We got Cody Williams in the team. I just traded for him. We got Jalen Tice. We signed him for agency. But other than that, there's not really like Patrick Williams, Taylor Hendricks, Walker Kessler. All these guys are old, man. I don't think we're gonna be able to win a championship in Portland. Young Hansen has to leave, bro. Oh my gosh, it finally happened! A Yang Hansen MVP, man. Finally. It only took like 11 years, but we finally got it, man. It looks like this is the year 2K finally expected. My guy. So he averaged 26 points per game, 30 rebounds, 7 assists. Kind of what he's been averaging throughout his entire career. So finally got the MVP award, man. So we're absolutely ecstatic to see that. He made All-NBA first team, obviously. So finally, it didn't go to Cooper Fly. I feel like if it wasn't for Fly, we've been winning a lot more MVPs than that. But I'm happy. I'm really happy, bro. But we are the 4th seed. Can we get an MVP and a championship in today's video? Obviously, hasn't been kind of the best. He's been stuck in the problem. We're 51-31 this season. I think him and Scoot might finally get it done. We'll see what happens in round 1. We got the Utah Jazz. They have AJ Banza, Donovan Clingan. He's still playing for Utah. I remember we traded for him and traded for him back, which is interesting. But he was in Heat. So we let him walk in free agency. He joined Utah. We traded for him back. Then he was in Portland for a couple more years. He went to Atlanta, went back to Utah. So Magic come back to Portland now. But in round 1, we are going to beat them in 5. Okay, dude, we gotta play the freaking Mavericks. All you gotta do is beat Dallas, and we got it, man. Please tell me we have it in us this time. We are going to get swept. Oh, come on, bro. Young Hansen's still at 99, even after the MVP in age of 31. This team continues to regress, man. Glad Hansen won that one MVP because Flag goes right back to winning winning championships and he gets into it. So, Brian, I'm about to stop doing these simulation videos, man. It's really getting to a point, bro. We've on 9 seasons. We've been doing it for 12 seasons, and he has won almost 9 championships, literally every single one at this point. It's getting this point. It's freaking boring, bro. It's the same stuff, and it's getting annoying because we keep dominating. We can't stop them, bro. But Yang Hansen, we ended up being the 5th seed, as you can see. We went 49-30 on this season. Hansen averaged about 27 points per game, a career high for him, with 12 rebounds, 6.5 assists. Like I said, been through this throughout his whole prime, last couple of years of his career, but 31 years old at this point. Hopefully, we don't see some regression. If we do, that would suck. But we got the Memphis Grizzlies in round 1, and we are going to lose in 7. Okay, great. We won. We won. Never mind. I just couldn't see because that thing was in the way. We won, but now we first off with the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, we might as well go game by game 1 just to get swept, right? We're gonna take game 1. We're gonna take game 2. They own us. They own our franchise. We're actually good at game this time, but they own our franchise. They own really every team. We can't do nothing about it. The Nets were able to beat them though, bro. This is annoying, bro. I don't have nothing more to it. I'm done doing rebuilds in this era. If they don't get nerfed, I'm done doing rebuilds in this era, bro. Young Hansen is actually starting to regress just a little bit, just in his attributes. So he's overall still a 99, so he should still be chilling, honestly. Also, the Blazers have another Chinese guy on their person. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, but we have a bunch of washed players in the team, by the way, that are way past their prime. Like Elijah developed at one point; he was a good player. Guys like Alex Sara, 32 years old, he's now sitting at overall. Back then, I love Alex Sara, but he's past his prime now. We signed him. Cody Williams was probably never a good player, but you get it. We signed Franz Wagner, way past his prime, man. He's on a big contract. He's down to like an 81 overall, past his prime. Back then, when he was in his prime, when he was younger, I loved to get Wagner. Now, we also get Scotty Barnes. Back then, would love to get Scotty Barnes, but we're just trying to get a bunch of washed players and hopefully we can win a championship. This team is old, dude. We're not winning anything. We're not beating Dallas either, bro. Young Hansen also did sign an extension with the Blazers, so I guess he'll be a Blazer for life, man. So because no team is trying to offer him. He's not trying to leave. I don't really know at this point, but he'll probably be Blazer for life. Young Hansen made All-NBA first team. Just that averaging what he averages throughout his career at this point, 25, good rebounding, good passing. The passing has regressed a little bit. It's different from 7 assists, 6 assists. That's something to monitor, I guess. But still really solid efficiency-wise and stuff. We ended up completely missing the playoff this year, so that's something. But how close is Young Hansen on the scoring list? I doubt he's anywhere close. He hasn't been scoring that much. I mean, 21K is still a lot in 13 seed. So we're not really done with this yet. He might end up regressing and retiring. So Shea actually is really close to breaking it. It was Anthony Edwards. Booker got close too. But so Yachting will be all the way at the bottom, obviously, somewhere near close to the bottom. So it said 21K. if I can remember. Okay, yeah, he's so 71st all time at point scored. He'll obviously pass most of these guys eventually, but he's obviously not breaking LeBron's current. One thing I can comfortably say is I don't. Okay, so Trae Young has broken Steph's record. He added more to that record, which is so annoying. But Young Hansen is fifth all time as a center, dude. Usually it's like a not a center award, obviously, but Young Hansen is the greatest freaking big man shooter I ever seen. But yeah, he could break Stephen Curry's record, but I also think he could break Trae Young's record as well. If Trae Young is retired, then I feel he could break his record. I want to see right now if he's retired. The Mavericks actually got eliminated, but maybe if we were there, we could have beat him. But if Trae Young is, I don't know how Hallenberg's on the list. He's gone. But what team did they say Trae Young was on? They didn't say the Cavaliers, right? It said the Nuggets. So Trae Young's retired, which I think he is. Then we could obviously go ahead and break this record. He's retired. Who else is retired? I'll have to see. So Shea, we'll have to check Shea Alexander and Anthony. No, it's the okay. So we'll have to check. So Halliburton is retired. We'll have to check like LaMelo Ball and then Tyrese Halliburton, but Halliburton is retired. But I think we'll be good. I think we can break this record, man. We're obviously right now we're aiming. We already got an MVP. We're aiming for a championship, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we're hoping for Young Hansen to become the greatest shooter of all time by breaking Steph's record. I don't know, man. He's starting to regress down to a 96, though, but this is still pretty solid of him. Obviously, the team, this is still – we're trying, dude. We're trying. We're adding all these players. We're trying, but we just keep regressing. That's going to completely not make us better. I mean, yeah, it's just not, bro. Hansen did win the MVP. I mean, and that's another MVP under his belt, I guess. So 26 points. Like I said, been the same guy, but he's been really good, man. That's another 400 threes to his belt. Like I said, he'll just keep making even more. Is Jan Hansen this good of a 3-point shooter enough? I'm actually not that aware, but all-NBA first team, obviously, for him. This time the Mavericks went the 1 seed, but we finished off with the 7 seed, and we're gonna be in the playoffs now. So we got the Golden State Warriors in round 1. Bunch of auto-generated players, so I'm not probably going to look at the teams anymore. But we're going to get swept. Absolutely no luck in the playoffs. We got railed every single time even, man. The Mavericks, they're not the 1 seed. They still freaking made the finals of losing 7, though. Derek Queen literally joined the Mavericks. That's crazy. But flag, man, there's really no answer for him. Young Hansen's down to a 94 overall, man. Still regressing slower and slower and slower. Still wants to remain a Blazer. Well, I guess we can't blame for it at this point. The team that drafted him, obviously probably want to stay with him for the rest of their career at one point. But NBA records-wise, Young Hansen was like in the 70s last time, points per game. He's obviously not there. He's obviously jumped up a lot. So he is 60 now. So jumped up a lot of spots. So that's obviously amazing. Jumped up 11 spots to be exact. So he'll obviously pass these retired players. Probably he'll might go in the top 50. We'll see next season. I wouldn't say 45. I mean, he could. I mean, he jumped up 10 spots, 11 spots last time. He could jump up again. He could be like top 48, 49, top 50, like I said. But he's not obviously breaking the record. But he's definitely going to break this 3-point record next season. So that's something we can be excited for. Young Hansen is going to be the greatest shooter in NBA history. That's something I did not expect when I started this video. But I didn't even know he was a good 3-point shooter like that. But hey, man, I guess he is, bro. We missed the playoffs this year, but another great season from Hansen Yang. He averaged about 26 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and I'm guessing, yep, he's broken Stephen Curry, Trae Young's all-time record. And wow, that's hilarious. Shea Alexander's number 1 on free throws made. That's funny. But anyway, Hansen Yang is about to hit 5,000 threes made as a freaking center. This guy has made more threes than Stephen Curry. So Zach Ricochet actually already broke Curry's record. So yeah, I'm happy for Hansen Yang, bro. I'm happy he would at least break that record at least. We can see where he's at on the points per game though as well. He was like, 60-something last year. He's obviously improved by then. We don't see him right here. So let's see. Hansen Yang is 42. So he's expecting to go up that much. But yeah, 43 all-time point scorer, 26,000. He'll obviously just keep going and keep going and keep going. He's now down to a 93 overall. He's actually not regressing as much as I thought he would. But, yeah, I mean, we got this guy named Billy Chiefin. I guess he could help out a ton. We got, like, Nate Event now. I think we signed him last 2 years ago. But, yeah, I still don't believe this team could beat or win the championship. But I would actually love to get one before, saying. I don't want him to be a ringless Chinese Jokic. I don't want that to happen. Obviously, Jokic has gotten a championship. I want him to be better than Jokic. He's not proven his case at all so far with no championships. But this is not his fault. I blame everything on the Blazers front office, dude. When you have like a player this good on your team, you should be able to build the best roster on him. They were unable to do that, man. We have a chance this year. We're the ninth seed. Can we get it in? No. Oh, we cannot. But okay. So we Hansen Yang, he's regressed a ton. He's averaged 18 points per game, 7 points, 5 assists. So he'll be a free agent this season, which is nice. I mean, he's still hitting threes pretty efficiently, but he's starting to regress, man. It might be the end for Hansen Yang. He might end it off with no championships, but he's not going to retire. That's one thing I know. There's no way he retires. He's not, obviously. He's not retired just yet, but sucks we could win absolutely nothing for him. We'll see where he's going to land for agency. He didn't sign an extension. I don't think I saw him sign an extension, but he is going to this. He's going to this. He might go to the Phoenix Suns, though, so he might be seeing Hong Janssen leave. But isn't the Suns? Are the Suns a good team? I don't know, but Hong Janssen's been here for 16 years, and he is going to. Never mind. The Blazers swoop in at the last second and offer him way more money than what the Suns are. He's returning to Portland, if anything. So yeah. Portland, you guys can welcome back your star player because your franchise player has been here for 16 years. He is coming back, man. But we'll see how much young Hansen regresses. So he is down to a 89 overall. So yeah, it honestly he's starting to get a little washed, but it was bound to happen. It really was bound to happen. So he ended up signing a 3-year deal instead. Was it a player option at the end? No, instead of being a 2-year deal, being a 3-year deal. Was it a 3-year deal all along? I don't know. It's late at night right now. I must not be seeing things. I must be seeing the wrong things. But hey, man, so he'll be a free agent at the age of 39 if he doesn't extend. But I mean, he's probably gonna retire at this point. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen at this point. I also want to look ahead and look at this Suns team to see what Young Hansen could have had if he would have left. So he could have been paired with some really good teammates, man. So maybe he did miss out. Also, Scoot joined the Mavericks. So you know what they say: if you can't beat him, you gotta join him. Winston is the MVP. I don't know why I'm showing this, but Hong Janssen. We finished off with the 6th seed this year. Can we go in and beat the Spurs in round 1? We actually lose, but Janssen averaged about, this is the wrong guy. Janssen isn't the best player on this team no more, apparently. But so used to click and just that button immediately. But he finished off averaging 20. So he played better than last season, at least. He's 21 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, played better than last year. He is still trying to remain in Portland. I mean, he's not trying to retire. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, he won't be retiring anytime soon, which is great. Young is down to a 85 overall. I mean, this sucks to see him regress, but it's had to happen eventually. I see. Can we get in? No, we cannot. But Young Hansen average, man. Did he get traded? There is no way the Blazers did him wrong. They know it, dude. There's no way they traded Young Hansen. He had to freaking retire midseason. There's no way they traded him. I just don't believe they traded him, especially like this. They traded him to the Timberwolves in a first-round pick for Mac Roberts. Who was Mac Roberts? It is this guy. I traded him for him. The Blazers had him. He returned. He was low to this team for years when they're highs and lows. I mean, low lows. And they just shipped him off for Mac Roberts. How, bro, the Blazers front office actually dirty, bro. I mean, the T-Wolves also didn't make the playoffs, but I guess we can see what he did with the Timberwolves. So he was he's the backup center in Minnesota, dude. He averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds. Was okay efficiency, I guess, but he still wants to, stick around, which is nice. So yeah, I mean, he came off the bench, wasn't too productive. So Young Hansen went to a starting center to a bench seat. Ben center literally just one season, which is crazy. So yeah, he averaged 11 points per game post All-Star with the Timberwolves. So that sucks. So we'll see how much he progresses down on play progression, but. Man, he might be on to a 70, bro. I'm not liking this. So are we sure he's not going to retire? So Wimby is gone, but Young Hansen still wants to play, which is interesting. So is all the real players gone with Wembanyama? I'm pretty sure every single real player here in 2K actually might be gone. There might be 1 or 2. So yeah, he's literally the only guy left instead of Dylan Harper and VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flag, still 36. But yeah, he honestly is the only real player in 2K still left. Just insane. Other than Edgecombe, Harper, or Fly. That's really it, bro. We're about to see right now how much he regressed. He regressed down to a 80. So not a 70, but a 80. So yeah, he's making $51 million. But I mean, he's still a solid backup center at least, man. 80 overall backup center is pretty good, in my opinion. or should I say third string center? Because yeah, he's really the third string center right now. That's crazy, bro. Steve Kerr is really still the coach of the world. I just seen they want to coach you. It's absolutely insane. But how many years is that? 29. But yeah, Young Hansen ended up, being the third string center. They were actually a good team though. They were averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds. So yeah, obviously this guy's washed up. But if we can get a championship out of it, I'll be absolutely ecstatic. Let's see, make the playoffs, see what happens. So Memphis in round 1, the Timberwolves will win. Got the Lakers in round 2. Minnesota win at 7. Dude, this might be the closest Young has ever gotten. At the Spurs round 3, please, man. Oh my goodness! Jan Hansen might actually get a championship here. Or am I saying his name backwards? Because I remember, no, I'm not saying his name. I remember I was calling him Hansen Yang in 2K25, but his name was Hansen Yang for some reason. But now we got the Pistons. The Pistons to get it done. Game 1, they're gonna take no, please. We evened it up. We go up 2-1. No, they go up 2-1. Even up to the 2. We're up 3-2. And we're going to a game 7. This will be Young's chance to get a championship for the first time. I'm begging, bro. Please. Timberwolves, lock in. You guys know you want this, man. And so far, we have the lead. And Young Hansen gets a ring. We got it out of Portland, and we finally got a championship, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, all we need to do is get out of Portland, and Young Hansen could have so many more rings. He ends off his playoff. This might be the end of his career, but at least we can say he got a championship. Oh, my goodness. The Timberwolves trade was the best thing to happen in his career. Let's freaking go. Thank you, man. Hansen is going to call a quit at the age of 39. He played 19 seasons in the league, ended off his career on a NBA championship. He finished off, let's look at everything, obviously. So 21 points per game throughout his career. We're going to look at career stats. 21 points per game, 10.8 rebounds, 6.3. It was a really, really good passer. 1.3, still wasn't obviously a rim protector, but he was still a pretty good defender with 1 steal and almost a block per game throughout his career. And wasn't the most efficient center by any means, at least, near the rim, I guess, but he took a lot of shots, so that's why he only shot 43% from the field as a 7'2" big. We don't even have to talk about how good his three-point shooting was. Solid free throw shooter as well. But now it's time to look at obviously his, where he went on the NBA records. So he finished off 24th, scoring about 31,184 points on his entire career, 24th all time, which is absolutely amazing. But I'm trying to compare his stuff with Nikola Jokic also. He was really close to passing Jokic in points scored. Like, literally, if he probably played 1 or 2 more seasons, he probably would have got it done. But or just 1 more season would have got it done. I mean, like I said, he was pretty close scoring-wise to Jokic. Really, really close, actually. Field goals made, he's 44th, 41, and then Jokic is 19. So Jokic obviously made more points in his career than Hansen, I guess. 3-pointers made. The greatest shooter of all time is Hansen. Like I said, nobody expected this. I didn't. You guys probably didn't expect him to be breaking all these, every NBA shooting record. The 3-point record really demolished Steph's record as a center. We're talking about a center, bro. That's absolutely insane to me. So, great shooter of all time. We don't have to see Jokic. He's number 1. Free throws made probably doesn't matter too much. Rebounds, Hansen Yang was 7th all time. Jokic was 11th. So we grabbed more rebounds this career than him. Assist-wise, I think Jokic might be higher. He was higher. Just passed at a way higher level, man. But, Hansen Yang, I'm pretty sure he still should be in the top. He was 24th all time in assists and center, which is really good once again. Blocks, Jokic might be, they might be. I don't really know if he's even going to be on this list. I don't think, but I'll definitely look to see if I see his name. If not, like I said, he never really was like the rim protector. That's weird. I don't really see him on this list at all, man, which is crazy. But I might have passed him, but I don't see him on that list, man. I think he actually might be on there though. But steals, he's probably going to be on here really too much, but all around, it was a really good career from Hansen. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Jokic, sadly, ended up being the better player with all his rings. Only 1 rings. He tied him in rings. He just won a lot more MVPs and stuff like that. So Jokic ended up being the better player, but we could definitely say that Hansen Yang was probably a top 20 player all time. I think he was that good. Broke Curry's also, and at the time, people don't like this Blazers pick, but I definitely do like it. And he has the potential to be Jokic 2.0, definitely. Guy just retired by the Portland Trail Blazers, and he entered the Hall of Fame as well in the last year. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.